that he can turn around and get absolutely nothing from us. Because he will never get us, ever.
I just don't want him to be under the assumption that we're going to be friends. Like, he called
Oh.
me bro. Like, I
Yeah,
literally
no.
wanted to throw my phone.
Oh, yeah, nobody's a bro of any sort.
You're not my bro, man. Not even a little bit.
I'm gonna
Like,
go
my
land
bro
at
would have my
Your bro would have been a bro.
right. My bro would have been a bro, regardless if we were fighting or not. If my
No.
wife reached out to you and said that I was fucking hurt, no matter where we are in whatever situation, you would have messaged me and been like, "Are you okay?"
Yep, exactly. And he didn't. And then telling people, trying to make it seem like him and I had something going on too. And that too. That also is very unforgivable.
Exactly. Thinking that you and my wife had something when you had nothing. My wife was not interested in you at all.
Ever.
She's not interested in children.
Nope. And that's what I wanted. I wanted him to remember who we were, not this deluded fucking thing that he decided to make it seem like we were these disgusting human beings, you know? And that's what I wanted him. That to me was the best revenge I could have possibly ever done. Is yep, get a taste. You're never gonna get it again, baby. Ever, ever. Probably going to Kathleen going, oh, you think they'll be friends with me? Nope, never.
No, I think this was all a plan. This was all a ploy.
Probably.
He told Kathleen, "Hey, do you still talk to Liz
She
Landon?"
invited me to my... See, that makes sense because she sent me an invite to her live conveniently. I haven't
He
seen...
messaged her a while ago, and they've been setting this up. I like, see, you can read into things, so the fuck can I. I don't do this for a living, so I can read into everything too. He made this plan. He made this plan with her, like, oh, you still talk to Liz Landon, and I really fucked up, and I really need them to be my friend again. So I need you to, like, go on a live, and, like, I'm gonna come in, and Liz will come in, and, like, then we're gonna kind of, like, ease it in that way, see if they'll talk to me.
Nope.
And so that's why he kept inserting himself in the conversation when you were talking to Kathleen. He was, like, purposely inserting himself for that.
Yeah, that's why I said there's...
So that was all planned. That was all planned.
Makes sense.
That's why I told you to get out of that live.
No.
Because I don't want him to be under the assumption at all. Like, I'm not cool with you at all.
And that's never
And you're not
changing.
you're not my fucking bro. I maybe would have forgiven you to a degree if when my wife reached out to you.
Yep.
Yeah, if when my wife reached out to you and said that I was really hurt and you actually, like, messaged me and acted like you gave a shit and you were actually really there for me, then I may, you know...
Yep, he had a time limit on that. That was fucking how long ago? So
months ago now. Months and months
beginning
now.
of October. Now we're almost into March. Yep. Fuck you.
I will never forgive you now. You act like nobody was there for you in your darkest times. That's a fucking lie. Because that's all me and my wife was there for you in your
exactly,
darkest times.
You would have... What he's failing to realize is, like you said, when that bitch was fucked him up, we would have been there for him, and he knows that. And
if he didn't choose her over us, like, we would have, and like, right now she's fucking with him and being like, I don't want to be with you, and it's upsetting him. We would be there for him. We would, you know, be like, I know it sucks, man, but it's okay. Like, it's fine.
Exactly.
Like, we'll find you somebody better. Fuck that hoe. Like, you know.
Right.
But he, you know, he chose her, and he chose to just run with something, like, that didn't even make any fucking sense.
Nope.
Nothing made sense. Like, why, like, I don't know. If I was this chick, I would be like, I just don't understand. Like, what is making you so mad about your friends? Like, obviously they're your friends, and they wouldn't be telling you anything if it wasn't something that they were concerned about. I would just take myself out of that situation and be like, don't worry about me, like, and hurting my feelings. Like, what are your friends telling you? Like, what is their concerns for you? Like, and then try to work it out with him. Like, and be like, okay, because I don't think this girl for 1 second would be like upset at
Fucking
us.
just killed 8 people.
Wow. Like, I don't think. Oh shit. I don't think fucking your friends would be this upset if it was something stupid, you know?
Yep. Well,
Like,
I am.
I mean, if she was an actual a good girl, which, like, it seems like she was telling him the same thing all along.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's a good idea for us to be together. I don't think that we should do this, blah, blah, blah. He's the one who didn't want to listen.
Yeah, he wanted, like, the challenge. He enjoyed the chase,
Yes.
you know?
Yes. And if she actually had a chance to hear us out and we were like, listen, this is the issue, this, she probably would have been like, you know what, that is really accurate, and like, I keep trying to say this to him and he don't listen.
Exactly. And I'm glad you said we are good people on that live, because we abso-fucking-lutely are.
We did everything we could.
Yep. More, actually.
More. We did.
than everything
We did.
could.
That's what I'm
With-
saying. Like, we went above and beyond. We did everything we possibly
I
could.
think, like, genuinely, because we did so much good, like, we got something good out of it, you know? And, like, I'm not, you know, and that's what I feel like we did. Like, we worked really hard to get the money that we've been able to get saved up, and we worked on that all ourselves. Like, nobody helped us. That was just me and you. And we did that. And, but it was because we were not shitty people. We're not awful human beings, you know?
Exactly. We're not awful human beings at all. So, Josh.
What?
Holy
What did I
fuck, man. So, my friend sent a live request to me to come and watch.
Uh-huh.
To watch her live. What she did not tell me was that Emmett was also in her live.
Oh, Jesus.
So Emmett decided to take a very different approach today, though. Emmett decided to be all, like, pretty much trying to kiss our asses. How about that? Uh-huh, right? Fucking pathetic.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, we were nice. We were very nice. We were very nice to him, but no thank you.
No. Access
We
to
reminded him, he said that me and your brother were good people, that, like, all this stuff. Like, he was basically
Liz is
trying to
the best
apologize.
psychic ever.
Yeah, like, just kissing our fucking assholes. Okay?
Which I
Like,
called it all before. I said. I
Yep.
said all of this before. I said Emmett. Emmett asked her to do this, and they're trying to bait us into being friends with Emmett because his girlfriend probably just fucking.
you know, the girl that he was supposed to go to see,
Yeah.
and see, he
the
was...
Oklahoma bitch.
Uh-huh.
And
Mhm.
she and Shalene ruined it for him. And good. So Shalene went and did all of that. So he is all upset with her about it, and he has no friends to turn to about it, right? Because he don't have no more friends no more. Because he's a dirtbag telling everybody we abusing him, and trying to make it seem like we control his life.
No one control nobody's life, bro.
And also trying to make it seem like me and him had something going on as well. That all of those things that he did. So we just wanted him to get a little taste of what he'll never get again, but never. But man, oh man, did that feel good.
Nobody's controlling your life, bro.
Fucking little piece of shit turd.
Oh, that's another thing that really pissed me off. He fucking in the live he was like he called me bro. Like, do not call me bro. You're not my bro. Like, not
Yep.
even a little bit.
Bro.
It would have been fine if he used the word man. Like, that would have been fine, you know, like, but bro...
Right, like, oh, I'm sorry, man, or that sucks, man, like, whatever, like, that shit's fine, but to be like, yeah, sorry, bro, that sucks, like, no, you don't get to call me bro.
Bro. Bro.
So many people were in there not saying a fucking thing because they were all in shock that this was happening.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
And then Shalene came in and said 3 raunchy things and then left. Like, really fucking raunchy. She said, she's like, she goes, my boyfriend when he fingers me, it doesn't hurt.
Whoa, that is raunchy. Woo.
And then
You just
she said he
stole
doesn't
my
make my
kill.
pussy, what did she do? You don't make my
Pussy
hurt.
bleed.
Yeah, my pussy bleed, thank you.
Whoa. Whoa. That is ratchet.
Right, though?
Well, because when Emmett slept with Shalene, he fucking hurt her vagina when he shoved his fingers in her, I guess. He like scraped her cervix with his fingers. So she was basically saying that he
Hurt her.
hurt her vagina.
And he was so mad. His face. You should have seen his face. It was fucking priceless. I enjoy seeing him wounded. Oh, it was great. I was like, yes. I was so mad, but I was also so happy. I was like, yes, do it. Like, and then he would have started crying on the live.
Oh, that would have been great if he just fucking full on started crying.
Yes, French people are fucking bullshit sometimes. Well, all the time. But honestly though, man, fucking Emmett, like, even Selena heard his voice and was like, what the fuck? It was so great. It was so great because... And then we left. As soon as we left, he fucking left.
Creepy.
Yep.
Right,
He got off the
though?
line.
Look, creepy.
Well,
We're
I'm
gonna
gonna
handle
go,
that.
Kathleen. I can't stay on any longer because I've got nothing to do.
I've got nothing to do at all.
I've got no friends no more. I decided to drop them all for some bitch in Oklahoma.
They want me to come in first place. But do they listen? No.
Dude, fucking, he don't
I'm
listen
like,
to bull.
I
nothing.
wouldn't be surprised if we hear from him on some sort of outlet somewhere.
Oh, he is gonna reach out to us. That is not. That was just a test. That was the test of the waters. He
Yep.
purposely had Kathleen set that up so that he could unblock one of us. Because the interesting thing is it shows he had me blocked on TikTok. He had me blocked on all of that, and now it showed us him. So he unblocked us. So he is
Oh,
testing.
so he would have had to have unblocked us.
Yes, he would not have been able to come in that live unless he unblocked us. We wouldn't have seen his name or any of his comments.
My heart almost jumped when I seen his name come up.
That's why I said it was planned. That's why I said this was all planned, because we wouldn't have been able to talk to him, because it would have prompted us. A person you have blocked or a person that blocked you is in this live. You know what I mean? It would have cut it off. So
Yeah. Oh yeah.
he unblocked us because he had this all set up. So he wanted to test the waters and get talking to us on a mutual ground with Kathleen. And then if we responded well and we weren't mean to him, now he's going to probably message one of us.
Yeah.
If not both of us.
He's being ignored. So.
If I said anything to him, all I would say to him would be like, we were just being cordial on Kathleen's live. For the sake of Kathleen and her live. If you had come in on Liz's personal live, you would have been blocked. But we're not going to start shit on Kathleen's live, so that's why we were being nice and talking to you, not for any other reason.
Smart. Like, it's not Kathleen's fault that we don't
Right,
have-
it's not Kathleen's fault that we're not talking to you. Like, Kathleen didn't do anything and I'm not bringing her into it. Like,
Nope.
so it's not her fault. So, but don't come to me, don't message me, don't come messaging me personally, none of that shit. We're not friends. I don't need to be your friend to be cordial. I can be cordial, you're cordial with your people that you work with every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking adult. I'm 30 fucking 1 years old. I can be cordial. I don't need to be an asshole all the time. Am I gonna go be your best friend? Are you gonna come to my house? No.
No, and we are almost out of here, so. Right, remember when we did the reading not too long ago? We said that it would be right before we leave.
Yep.
So we must be getting ready to leave then here soon.
Well, we're supposed to be leaving here in April, so yeah.
Yeah.
Soon.
I left my phone in the bedroom because I'm like super scared to look at it. I don't fucking want to see what's on there. I fucking told Shalene off too today, just now. I got my balls. I was like, you too, you fucking piece of shit. Like, get your shit together.
You told her you're retarded.
I did. I told her she's retarded because she has this fucking awesome talent and she's just fucking wasting it away on fucking boys and their problems. I called her out on all that. So, that's something else I was going to talk to you about. I haven't even talked to you about because so much has happened today. Like, whoa. The
Here
burger!
it is! The Golden Burger!
Where?
In the shop, the item shop. It's the Golden Burger.
Oh, the Golden Burger. I got the Golden Burger.
Are you buying your golden burger?
I
got
think
my
I
gold-
am. Yeah.
I got my Golden Burger.
Gotta have, like, the burger. Cheeseburgers are a thing, and it's golden.
It's
Yeah.
special.
Well, I've just been sporting these wings for so long that I didn't even think of any other option in the world. Alright.
Okay, well, I don't want to
That's
be
my
this
laugh
guy
about-
right
This
now.
is my laugh about Emmett.
But, like, no, really, though, Josh.
Oh my god.
Josh,
That
I
was
wanna, and
so...
then him trying, like, also, like, trying to call me transphobic, too, like, trying to, like, or whatever the fuck he was saying to me about me being, like, against him for being trans or whatever, like, all of that shit, like, just sits front row center. Anyway, the other thing I want to talk to you about, babe, is before we move, I'm also going to be writing a letter to my parents, like, actually, like, a big-ass fucking letter, like, a huge one, actually. Just basically going to write it out, drop it in the mailbox, literally right before we leave. About everything. Everything under the sun. It's gonna be a fucking documentary.
She's gonna write big, longest capital letters
Yeah.
so it fills up the whole.
Look at,
the
you're
whole
like, I
paper.
want to find
Fuck
treasure.
you. She's gonna write it such big capital letters so make sure it fills up the whole paper. Fuck you.
Well, yeah, see, I do plan to say that, but I'm also gonna tell them, because since they think that me, like, that I'm just this bag of shit, like, I'm gonna set the record straight and let them know that I am not a bag of shit, and it took me almost 20 years to realize that. And, so, fuck you.
Fuck you.
But anyway,
Fuck you too.
I'm gonna tell my mom how I feel about her, the way she looks at me, what she does with Sean, Anthony Austin, that whole bullshit, how she can't even allow other relationships to around her, like me and my brother have a relationship without her trying to sabotage it. You know? Because she makes
Absolutely.
everything I do look really, really bad, when in reality it's not that bad. Like, if my brother really sat there and thought about why he was angry with me, about me taking $50 away from Selena because Selena owed me money. If I had owed anybody money, it doesn't matter what denomination it came in, it goes to them, regardless of who it came from. So I'm not really sure why that was a problem when I did it, though. They have no idea what the fuck's going on in my household and what Selena owed me money for or didn't owe me money for.
And also, it's our decision. It's not
Exactly.
theirs.
It never would be, but
So,
that...
like, at any point in time, it's none of their decisions of what we
Exactly.
do with our kid. She wasn't
Yep.
going to school. She was living in our house and didn't
Exactly.
have a job. So,
Right. And
when you're not going to school, when you should be, that is
I'm
what you
also
have to
going
do.
to talk about how you can't... I'm going to talk about you. I'm going to say how, like, you can't just come at people and expect him to just sit there and take it from you without a reaction. Especially when you're completely out of line and being like a stupid slut, pretty much. Like, honestly, I'm gonna call her out on what she did with you too. Like, you can't sit there and be like, keep attacking people and then just not expect anyone to react to you. Like, I'm sorry, it's not gonna happen. Like, you can't, especially when we were talking about something that wasn't anything to do with you. You butted your nose into our conversation, literally, quite literally, and decided
Yep.
to tell me it was like your business. Like, no, we're having a conversation here. I don't have my own place to fucking go run and tell my family the update of something. Like, I've got to do it right here and then. Like, it's fucking winter outside, and then you're just a stupid slut, you know? Anyway.
Right?
So I'm going to talk about that and how I'm glad that he stood up. I'm glad that he called you out on your nonsense, because it's about fucking time. People should be calling you out on your nonsense, because you can't act like a child and get away with it.
Right?
I'm like, and then
And you're never going to get away with it.
and
Not
then
with
you and then like she all she goes is that all I do is ever run. And yeah, I run, and just because I'm more like you know, I just run instead of dealing with my issues with you guys. Instead, all you do is sit there and faint and pretend like everybody hates me. Everybody hates me. If I went and did all that shit, would you guys treat me differently? Like, you know?
me. Probably not, no.
Exactly. Like,
They
no.
would tell you that you're being over dramatic or something.
Yep, they have no idea who I am. There's been no anything about my accomplishments of any sorts. Have never been proud of me of anything. And had opportunity, many, especially even that weekend that we were there, that week, the 13 days, to tell me anything about anything or try to help me out in any sort of way. But in reality, all they gave a fuck about was us doing their fucking shopping and what we were doing in our car.
Mm-hmm. And why I couldn't give
And-
Selena my fucking soda.
Yeah, and why
That I had
Celine-
fucking 6 of, and I only could limit myself to 1 a day, but I'm supposed to just give it all away to everybody.
your soda that is literally just your soda in the car for you, because they have to go make a big deal out of everything, because that's how
But here's the thing,
minuscule
as
that is.
they do, and I even told your mom, like, I get severe migraines, and I don't have any medicine here at all. And the only thing that takes it away is having some sort of caffeine.
Being
Yeah.
upset with the homeless people that having soda in their car, like that, to me, it like, we had no home. We were literally homeless, but you want us to share Landon's 6 cans of soda in the car. Because apparently, like, what, like that, and then they had no idea what we were going through, because they've never had to experience anything like that before. And, you know, I don't wish what me and my husband and my daughter had to deal with on anybody.
No, we're just evil people, though.
Oh yeah, all we do is just cause fucking problems for everybody. So, I'm going to be doing that, and I'm going to be leaving that. I'm going to be also letting her know that I'm sick to death of her opening her mouth to my kid. Because, like, I would literally, I'm going to say to her and Sean and Austin, I'm going to say, now, I'm not saying this because Selena said anything, but I'm not fucking stupid either. Okay? This is something you've done my entire life, and you get angry at Selena for talking smack about me to my, like, you know what I mean? It's so fucked. You get mad about Selena telling me the shit you say, but harass her and talk shit about her mom all the time. I'm gonna bring that up. I'm gonna be like, now in my daughter's shoes, like, just think about this. Like, I'm her mom. I'm literally her only mom. I'm her only parent. That's it. That's all. She got me. That's it. Like, yes, she had Landon, but she's had me her whole life. That is the only person that she's had her entire fucking life. And them. She's had them too. But not the way I've had her, okay? And, that's my fucking kid. And you don't disrespect her. That's her only parent. How the fuck would you feel?
Right, you wouldn't be happy if like somebody was.
If I decide to come at about Anthony being a piece of shit all the time, just throwing that out there all the time. Yep, Anthony's a piece of shit all day and all night. Even when I felt that way about Anthony being a piece of shit, guess what? I never ever said that to Austin in my entire life because he was a kid. I would never do that. I would talk to Sean about it because Sean and I both felt the same way about it. But did I talk to Austin about it? Fuck no. Why? Because that was his dad, and he loved his dad. Like, a lot. Like, Anthony was actually good to him. And he's still fucking good to him. Look, he goes and fucking takes care of all his shit at his house. Like,
Yep, goes and does everything. Right?
yeah. Like, so that's his child. That's an unconditional love, right? Like, that's his kid. And I would expect that. And I'm glad that Austin had that. My kid, all she gets is slack about who her mom is from you pieces of shit all the time. But no, you guys are so fucking amazing because what, you claim to be Catholic? Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to call her out. I'm going to say no.
Claiming a religion isn't a free pass into heaven.
So I'm going to...
Just like my mother thinks she's going to get into heaven when she doesn't accept me as a person. Like, it doesn't work that way. You don't accept me, you're probably not going to get into heaven.
So what I said to her, what I'm going to be saying to her in my last statement is this. I'm going to say, the only way I will ever speak to you ever again, well, any of them, I'm going to say this about Sean, I'm going to have my own stipulations for Sean, like, you and I have to have a relationship away from this woman. Anything that me and you discuss, I don't want you running back and telling your mother anything. Like, and if, like, don't allow her to dictate your relationship with me. That's pretty much what his stipulations be.
Don't kill this person.
I'm going to say that, and then I'm going to say about her, and I'm going to say is you need to apologize to Landon because you were very, very inappropriate with him. And we will only meet you in my home or a place of where we are hanging out. And me and Landon will be back in the U.S. So that's whenever you decide to cross over again is when we can have a conversation, and not until then. So, and like you said, it'll be in a place where we can meet, where nobody's in control of anything. And only then will, if she truly believes and says that she agrees that she did every one of those things to me, and takes accountability for all of it, will I even consider potentially speaking to her. And that is going to be my demands. And and also not talking shit to my daughter.
Well, that's just a given. Like, keep your mouth shut. Keep my name out of your mouth. It has nothing. Selena has nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Selena is your grandchild, and Liz is supposed to be your child, but you clearly don't care about that. So leave Liz's name out of your mouth when you're hanging out with Selena. Not that your mom would ever listen, but...
So that's how I plan to do that, and I'm doing that before we leave. And I'll say to her that she can let us know through Selena when she plans to go to the U.S., and then we'll make an arrangement through Selena at that time. And that's how that's gonna go. Nobody's exchanging phone numbers, addresses, nothing. None of that's happening.
No, we will, like I said, we will meet her at an area, like a restaurant out somewhere. That way, if she decides to get all heated or something, you know, she will most likely keep herself in check. With being at a restaurant, she ain't gonna get up and start acting a fool, and if she does, we can just excuse ourselves. Like,
Yeah.
I certainly am not going to deal with somebody acting like a foolish person.
Oh, me the fuck either. Never again. And you know what? Yeah. And accusing you of not sharing your pop with Selena. Meanwhile, that's all we've ever done in this household, is share everything with our child.
Right, she eat everything. What are you talking about? It's not like she doesn't have food.
I literally want to ask Selena in front of my mom too. Like, I think I want Selena there when we have this conversation too. So they can bring Selena along with them and she can cross the border or whatever. But I'm going to be saying, like, Selena, how many times a day do you get fed? Selena, how many times a day do you do this? How many times a day have I done this? Like, Selena, when you didn't have a job, what did I do? Like, you know, like, I will fucking put it out there. Because they think I'm such a fucking shit-ass parent, so.
Right? Like, fuck you. I think we've also gone above and beyond for Selena, too. Like, my parents certainly did not let me live in their house rent-free at almost 20 years old. I wasn't even living in my parents' house at almost 20 years old, let alone rent-free. So, like, we've done that because we've been able to do it, and we have the means to do it. But, like, it's not something we need to do. It's not a law. After she turns 18, it's not our responsibility anymore.
Nope.
That's the law. When she turns 18.
I'm also going to be letting them know that we're going to be moving here soon, and they can keep an eye on her every once in a while, and, like, you know, make sure she's okay, like, that kind of shit. Oh my god, life is so crazy. We must be. This is the finale.
This is the finale of our lives.
Right? Isn't it though? It certainly feels like it's a finale. I almost said it 5 times, but I refused to say it with him on the live. And I was literally about to say to Kathleen, because Kathleen was like, I have a week off in March. We should hang out. And I was like, about to say, no, I'm working. And then she's like, I also have one in May. And then I almost said to her, we won't be here.
In August, yeah, she has one at the end of every month.
Yeah, we won't be here. And then he came in the room, and then that's when I stopped talking. Oh, I've got a map.
Oh, a map.
Holy fuck, it's so far. Okay, I'm going. I can't believe they brought these chests back.
They brought him back because of those people.
I know why. It's just crazy to me.
I think they're cool.
It's a wild ride, you know.
The NBA.
Yeah, sometimes they're really close and sometimes they're really far. I had one that was super, super far, and then I had one that was literally like I opened up a chest, found it, and then it was like right outside the door.
That's fucking hilarious.
So I was like, oh, this one's good. And then the one that I found the other day was like on the side of a building. Like, how the fuck? I had to make a ramp like onto the side of the building.
All-Star.
Okay, easy there, Buster Rooney. I'm literally being shot from 3 different places at the same time.
Yep, there's a few people around here. This one just fucking ran away from me.
LeBron.
I got a double elimination because I got 2 eliminations close together.
Blue.
Yo.